Let me take you back to a chilly April night in 1912, when the world's most famous ship met its icy fate, the Titanic. I bet you've heard the story, a ship of dreams on her maiden voyage, loaded with luxury, promise, and way too few lifeboats. But why? Why would engineers and owners of the world's most advanced ship risk so many lives by skimping on something so basic? Here's the surprising part. It actually wasn't about cost or even negligence. Titanic meet the legal requirements of the time. Back then, British law only required ships over 10,000 tons to carry 16 lifeboats. Titanic had 20. But here's the catch, she was over 46,000 tons. Those rules hadn't kept up with how gigantic ships had become. Lifeboat numbers were based on ship size, not passenger count. So even though Titanic was the biggest ship afloat, the regulations were stuck in the past. And there was another reason behind the lifeboat shortage: aesthetics and confidence. Titanic's designers believed the ship was practically unsinkable, so lifeboats were seen as unnecessary clutter. They didn't want to mess up the elegant decks with too many boats. Plus, lifeboats were thought of as a way to ferry passengers to rescue ships, not to hold everyone at once. It was assumed help would arrive quickly. No one imagined the ship could disappear in less than 3 hours in the middle of the Atlantic. The result? Tragedy. When Titanic struck that iceberg, there was room for just over half the people on board in the lifeboats. More than 1,500 souls had no chance. The disaster shocked the world. Maritime laws changed forever. All ships had to carry enough lifeboats for everyone, and lifeboat drills became mandatory. So next time you see a picture of Titanic's empty decks, remember, it wasn't just bad luck or arrogance. It was outdated regulations, misplaced trust in technology, and a world that thought the unthinkable could never happen. That's why Titanic's lifeboats weren't enough, and why her story still echoes across history.